Testing.
Yeah, testing.
All right. Yeah. We're recording again.
Yeah, we recorded for like around an hour and 30, right?
Now it was an hour and 15 minutes.
1 hour and 15?
An hour and 15. The first half got deleted because of we haven't used this thing in like 2 weeks. In 3 weeks almost.
It's probably just the batteries are just being used.
Because I gotta recharge it and stuff like that. But anyways, we're back. It is what? It is
January 28th.
Yeah, January 28th. So it's been what? It's been 2 weeks. We're back. Thank you everyone for who stay with us. Me and Ivan recorded a message like saying why we were gonna be away. Ivan was experiencing
COVID, pretty much.
But anyways, we're back. Jordan, Ivan. It's Jordan, Ivan, and me here. Welcome back to Before You Know It. Thank you guys for listening. Yeah. Anyways, dude, it's weird having to record twice in one day. A lot of the energy was spent in the
first one.
But
I'm like struggling to figure out like what to talk about.
Let's start off with my corner.
Okay.
I have a question.
Okay.
I don't know if I've said this already, but like, what's the first thing you guys are gonna do when COVID's over? For me, I just want to cough in public, or like sneeze and cough in public and not get looked at.
The first thing I want to do when COVID is over, Jordan, is probably, I don't know, because now we're in COVID. We have to wear masks. We have to be vaccinated. That's fine, but I don't know. Most of the things that I do that I did pre-pandemic is the same thing I'm doing now, which is kind of sad.
But something that COVID is restricting right now.
Well, obviously people want to travel more, but at the same time, most of the times that I do want to travel is like with you guys, like across the country. But Ivan did send me something the other day. It was like it was the Hawaii thing.
Oh yeah, you didn't even reply to that.
Wait, where did you send it?
He told me about it.
Where did you send it to me?
Discord.
On Discord. Wait, was it on? Yeah. I did.
I forgot I sent that to you because you know what? I'm so used to people just replying like nice. Yeah, if you said nice, I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
No, I don't know. Maybe I didn't reply back just because what I've been. Well, no, it doesn't matter. But when I text you, I don't know if you still get text on your phone.
I do. It's just that when you texted me earlier, I was driving.
Oh, okay.
So the thing about Hawaii was, what was it?
No, what was it, Ivan? It was like you don't.
Like if you're triple vaccinated, you didn't have to do like any of the tests.
Yeah, exactly. So
and I was like, wait, that was what's stopping us from going in the first place. Right. You're
tired, Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing this for. You know what? No. Yeah, we're capable of doing another one today. I mean, like, we can do one today. Something you brought up during the break, because after
break. Yeah, it's like I'm in class.
Yeah. During the break was like you're like you wanted to switch up this podcast room around. You wanted to get a desk, right? One of your biggest concerns was like, Jay, these chairs, man, they make me look short as.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait.
They actually do.
These chairs are like, I don't know. I kind of don't like them.
They make me feel stubby.
Can we get like a table?
Okay, what is it with a table that you want so much?
Can you just imagine how clean a table would look?
I mean, we don't have really enough space.
We have the room. Jay, okay, I have an idea. So instead of
Jordan. Go ahead.
Instead of having a bed in your room, why don't you just change the bed and put a table and sleep on the table?
You know what?
That works.
Me and Ivan wanted to like. I'm willing. Oh, dude, it's so hard to like, because there's so much money into it, man.
Oh, for the studio?
No, if you wanted to rent out like an actual room, I would have to get like. Obviously, we're recording on our computer, but
we have to get another PC completely.
Yeah. I mean,
like
I'm manifesting it. We're gonna
and like obviously knowing us, we're not gonna settle for like a cheap PC.
Yeah,
no, we would blow out.
No. We just need something to able to record like 5 different cameras.
Exactly, that's how we would blow out.
We don't really need.
We would get a 5950X and a 3090 Ti.
We don't.
No, that's not even true.
We don't even need that much.
That's like a $5,000 PC.
Yeah, but like you
including
know,
the renting of the.
but if you think about it too, like we're also
Jeez.
gonna be putting like 5 cameras, and it's all gonna be Sony's like A7 IIIs. So
Anyways,
that's like how many, like how much more money?
yeah,
do you wait? Be honest. Do you want a table or not?
no, I don't. Knowing
Actually, you know what I want more than a table? Unique chairs.
Oh yeah, why don't you get it like a 2-seater couch right here?
okay, hold on. Number one, the reason why I don't want a table is because the way I'm picturing it is like, we wouldn't. This is all like shop talk. So this is like all stuff outside the podcast. But if you were gonna have a table here, it will only be, I'll only be able to like be between you guys like this. I was picturing it in my mind like how we would have
Like
a
a
table. Here.
standing table.
Yeah. But at the same time, I would be having like none of these cameras here would be like stagnant like how they are, like how I usually leave it. I would have to keep moving it each week, and I like to stream and like move around and like
Yeah.
all that stuff is gonna be there. So I would have to keep it moving around. So logistically wise, like if I wanted to do it, we would have to have our own room and like our own like thing.
Don't touch me.
I mean like at now like. You really don't like?
No, I like the unique chair thing. Like you get your own chair.
But the setup is like something. I
thing
told
is-
Ivan about this. Is like if we change now, right now I'm so comfortable with like talking to you guys like this.
Yeah.
Once you change, like Jordan, be honest with me. If I'm sitting across to you on the table, I won't be able to look you in the eye like for like more than 5 minutes and like even have a conversation with you. The whole dynamic changes. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yeah.
we never know. Like.
We don't know till we try.
Yeah.
But so we're back. It's been how long?
I feel like though, if you give me and Jordan a couch, we'll just end up lying down in some point.
Bro, that'd be so sick if you had.
you don't like these chairs, Jordan?
Bro, if you had like a beanbag, we had like a 2-seater couch. That'd be so sick.
Yeah. No, I mean, I'll see.
I mean, those are for the future.
Yeah, I'm manifesting it now. Okay, in 2 years' time, I want to have my own podcast room. Like multiple cameras.
We'll have our own podcast YouTube channel.
Yeah. Oh no.
No.
That's like with the. You know what? During the.
We'll be doing podcasts with big podcasters in the big world. They'd be Discord calling us.
Things I want. Well, during the break when Ivan had COVID, I was like, oh, man, I really wish. Instead of me streaming, I should have like went through our catalog and just like went through things and like you just for the channel and stuff like that. But we can set that up anytime. But I want to put a time frame for me. I'm gonna do it in like 2 months,
What?
2 months.
like a channel. And,
Oh yeah,
Why,
yeah.
why
yeah.
in 2 months?
What do you mean why?
Oh, okay. We're talking about deadlines. Easy.
No, because as soon as like
Easy.
2 months come around, I'll be able to
Dude,
send out my
easy.
description. You know what I mean?
Easy. No. Yeah.
Wait,
but
why?
You, Jordan, come on. What did I ask in September from Ivan?
No,
Oh.
but I'm trying to write a good description. So as soon
Ivan.
Ivan said, after winter break. It's well off winter break, and I asked him 4 months before winter break, bro, in September. But he said he was making something up. So what's the update for everyone to hear?
Huh? I've wrote a lot of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah?
I believe that.
Yeah, I wrote a 500-word paper.
Bro, I don't think anyone's gonna read the entire description though.
No, it just says before you know it, back in like repeatedly.
Mm-hmm. Before you know. But you know what? Whatever you just.
It's hard because like my vision of before you know it is different from your vision.
Oh come on, bro! This Jordan. You know what? Okay.
Wait,
Jordan.
didn't you like write an entire like essay for your school?
Mm.
And it takes you like
The
5
amount
months?
The amount of English classes this guy's been in, and like if I were to ask advice from someone who can write an essay, it would be him first, then John, and then a bunch of other university students, because he knows how to form an essay, like the body and all that kind of.
I mean, it's not like you have to write it. You don't have to write it like in one day. You can just like spread it out
Yeah.
over like a couple of months.
So-
I have.
The first thing he wrote is the date. That's pretty much it.
No, the first thing I wrote was the title BYKI,
Okay.
and then.
We could do it right now. Let's improvise right now.
All right.
So-
Are you ready? You ready?
Okay.
So all the knowledge you know of what our podcast is, and then you just
Okay.
paraphrase it right now.
No, just say it. Just
Before
say
you
it.
know it,
A podcast. Yeah, let me help you. A
yeah,
podcast.
a podcast
With 3 dudes.
No,
Yeah.
Before you know it is a podcast created by 3 friends
Not 3. Did you get it wrong? It's you and me first.
Oh yeah. Okay,
Guys
get
are
Jordan out of the
violating.
picture.
Yeah.
Guys are
Before You Know
violating.
It is a podcast created by two friends, in addition to Jordan, who's also a friend.
Yeah.
What started off
Okay, hold on.
as a joke became a reality.
Do you know what the description is, right? You're telling him what the podcast is about. Not what a podcast is.
Yeah. No. I was gonna say what became a joke has become a reality.
No, we already talked about this. How we started.
Yeah.
I think
And it has become more so looking back on memories than. No, honestly, this is what I tell people. Like, this is what I actually tell people. Like,
it's a bunch of dumbasses.
no, this is what I tell people. Before you know, I've already said this in one of the first episodes, but Before You Know It was the reason why I liked the title was because I was inspired by an episode in The Office where they said, what was it?
I know that one. I know that one.
Everyone here knows it,
Say it though.
huh?
Say it.
It's
Though.
by Andy.
It was by Andy.
Right?
It was.
How do you know if you're in the good moments when you're actually? Already
No,
know
it's
that?
like
How are you?
I wish I wish there was a way to know that we were in the good old days before we left them. So I was like,
Before you know.
I was like, before you know, that's like that's Before You Know It,
Yeah.
and like that's
I wonder-
essentially what we are, like what we're doing.
I don't. I wish I wish we recorded like our workshop days where we were just
When we were doing it, oh
Yeah,
yeah.
that would've
Oh
been
wait,
best.
let me turn this way. Yeah, I wish we knew
um,
like honestly, if you saw like all of our prep and everything,
it was pretty scattered, man.
yeah, it was scattered.
We
like,
Jordan,
this
we
is,
had like
lot of
a
work.
we had a Google document that we wouldn't touch, so
And we made like 3-4 different voice
text
like
channels.
text channels to talk about different things. We could have just done it in one doc.
Okay. Anyways, go back to the whole point I'm asking Ivan. What I'm asking Ivan to do for the last 4 months is that
Write a
make a good
description.
Yeah. So go ahead.
Can I write that?
No, yeah, no, just do like
A little improvisation.
No,
right?
like
Yeah.
I usually that's what because like what I tell people is that like our podcast isn't as
Okay,
much as
okay.
it's for
What-
it's for other people.
What do we talk about?
Our lives,
Okay, and then
our memories.
there you go. Now go off that.
Yeah, and then usually I'm always stuck in a loop. No, I'm serious. I stuck in a loop, and I say
been in a loop for 5 months.
Yeah.
no, and I say the same
about
thing
this?
every time.
All right, I'm gonna do a competition right now. You both write one before the next episode, and I'll pick one. I'll pick one out of
So
those.
you're getting rolled down. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Jordan.
Anyways,
Jordan might beat me because he might just end up writing something, and I won't even bring anything.
Jordan, I told Jordan, I was like, dude, if you were to copy paste someone else's like thing, I would have taken it. Anyways, thank you guys for being back. What's happened in the last couple of weeks? Obviously, we gave out a PSA that we weren't gonna record for at least 2 weeks because you got.
COVID.
So how was that?
COVID. Even though I said it earlier, it was like, how can you explain it?
Let's paraphrase a little bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to paraphrase. Like COVID, it's like as people say, it's similar to the flu, right?
Mhm.
Like, and I definitely agree with that. But your body can tell when it's like a different foreign object in it or something. Like,
But you said it was like. So I remember you said you got headaches first, but like you said it was something
yeah,
different.
no, it's like different for each person. Shut up, Jordan. If you're gonna laugh, you at least say something. You know?
Yeah.
Foreign objects in your body.
Oh,
my
God.
What could that mean?
Oh my
Jordan,
gosh.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
You know, Jordan, you elaborate. You know.
I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah.
go ahead.
Yeah, no, like I don't know. I was talking to a friend.
Picture it like we haven't talked about.
No,
it.
I was talking to a friend, and like she was like she got COVID too,
Mm.
and she told me that it's like it's like your body can tell that you got COVID
Damn.
before you got COVID.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I felt like. I was like, oh, I'm having a random headaches. Like, why am I having this? Then all of a sudden, the next day, I'm having body aches. Then I'm having a fever that same night. So I'm like,
damn.
oh, great.
The
I'm
first
sick.
time you scared me with like a COVID scare was like when you had a fever that one time in the beginning of in the middle of like November last year, remember? Where you had a fever, you had a flu.
Oh yeah, that was a really bad flu. I was
Yeah.
out for 2 weeks.
So it felt different from what you had this time.
Yeah, like the flu, you could tell that you're just like, oh, I'm just sick, because you don't just wake up Like with the flu, you kind of just wake up sick.
Okay.
With this one, it's like slowly kind of gets you, like
Right.
fatigue, body aches,
What is-
headaches.
I don't
it's
know
like
what-
it's like a symptom a day, pretty much.
I don't know what fatigue feels like. What is it? What does that feel like?
You're just
You're
tired.
just
You can describe it, but I
It's
don't-
like, okay, it's different from like you wake up tired
Okay.
versus you're like, and like it's different from waking up tired, different from being tired from the gym. It's just like you genuinely cannot do anything.
Mm.
Like as much as you want to like get up, do something, you just want to be.
Jay,
in bed.
you never fatigued. You
No,
always have energy?
I'll bring this up later. I was fatigued. No, I don't think I was fatigued. I was overly tired after our snowboard day. I told this to Jordan. Well, we'll finish your part.
Yeah,
What was the worst part about having it? Well, obviously having it.
having it.
Yeah.
I think it was just like, cause it wasn't too bad. Cause I had like a variant that was milder than the original and Delta.
Thank God, right?
Like the Omicron. Like thank goodness.
Mhm.
Not really thank goodness, cause it's really.
It's still bad.
Yeah, like
But
the difference between this one and Delta and Omicron, like the regular variant Delta and Omicron, is that this one is so super highly contagious, right? So
Yeah.
like we.
It was so annoying too because we were in such a roll on podcasting and
Podcasting.
stuff like that, and then knowing that this was like a higher like catch rate and all this kind of stuff, and then thinking you might have it, and then all that kind of stuff. Like
It's
dude,
like, yeah, honestly, I didn't get to mention earlier, but it's like I think
just-
everyone right now has like super high COVID anxiety because of this, like how spreadable.
I don't like people were talking about this like a couple like I think a year ago where this COVID thing, even though you don't realize it, it's such a mental like stress.
Yeah, it's a mental stress.
Like or
yeah.
what's the word? Like you can get PTSD just for like like once you have COVID, you never know if you're gonna get it again or stuff like that.
No,
Like,
yeah, like now I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of more cautious about like what I'm touching.
the thing I hate the most, Jordan, I gotta admit it too, is that right now in this moment in time, Ivan's like the strongest out of all of us. Yeah.
But it's so weird though how Ivan got it first.
Yeah. Well,
I'm-
come on, we
I'm-
joked about this
Honestly,
all the time.
I'm not really surprised that I got it first because like the places that I go versus the places that you go are more. I'm more in a public place. I work in
Well,
Metrotown, which is like
But you
a
got it from your
freaking
mom, right?
hub. Yeah,
yeah.
which is weird because my mom and dad don't really go out. I'm the one who goes out.
Mhm.
I go out to go eat with you guys, with my other friends.
It's kind of crazy, man. Like 2 years of us not getting it and stuff like that. Like,
And then I got it.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like Jordan, we joked about a little Moderna shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but Moderna is like the best one against all the variants.
Mm.
It's just that like it like after 6 months, like yeah,
kind of gave out on you, huh? But
it could have hold my weight.
you lost your sense of taste.
Yeah. Oh my! I forgot
What was
about that.
like? Yeah. What do you?
You honestly, you just give up on eating.
That's so annoying.
Like,
that's
I was telling my parents because they're just forcing me to eat. I'm like, there's no point in eating if I'm not gonna enjoy my meal.
But like, okay, no, you did say that a couple of while back. I was like,
yeah.
but don't you
Wait.
want the nutrients and like the,
But
like even though I can't taste chicken, I'll still eat it.
But like, if you couldn't taste anything, if you ate shit, would you able to be like? Would you?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't taste
So
it.
what was it like now? Because like I never understood how you lose taste, but like how was it for you?
It's not necessarily losing taste. It's like you're losing your sense of smell, which kind of combines with like helping you taste things better.
You ever tried eating something closing your nose?
Yeah,
Jordan?
yeah.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
I remember I was eating like fries and I closed my nose. I knew it was fries, but I couldn't like.
That's what it was like. Like imagine someone's pinching your nose for 5 days straight.
And it kind of sucks for him too, because Jordan, we went to his room, right? And we saw his like little snack drawer, and I was like,
I couldn't eat my Maltesers for a week, man.
Yeah, I'm just.
I was so mad.
Oh yeah, like didn't it come up where like you were trying to eat Malteser and you just didn't taste it?
Yeah, I just ate Maltesers for the sake of eating Maltesers for some reason. I was hoping that if I get like really, like if I eat something super super sweet like multiple times, like I was gobbling it, I could like get my taste back.
Right.
But it didn't work.
Something I brought up to Ivan. I was like, so Ivan brought this up, and then I brought it back to him. He was like, dude, thank God. Or like he was like, man, I'm in this new diet. It's called the COVID diet. I actually thought you were gonna
Lose weight.
Yeah,
Get
I literally
skinny?
thought you were gonna be like this, like I thought
Skin
you were
and
gonna get
bones.
skinnier, like like where your like skin's hanging off your like yeah, like what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, but it was like I don't know. Like I would not want anyone to lose. I was the only one who lost my sense of smell and taste.
Ah,
Maybe,
damn.
maybe you had the original variant.
No.
No.
I mean, maybe
It would have been worse, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I have.
Wait, is
vaccine.
losing sense of taste a part of Omicron?
I don't know. I think it's just common for all.
That's
But
good.
it's like it sucks because it's like you say you're eating a burger like from Denny's,
Mm.
Oh,
and it's right in front of you.
the slap.
Imagine having it in front of you and you can't taste it, but you're still eating it for the sake of eating it.
Huh.
It's so disappointing because all you can feel is like the oil, the textures, like it sucked. Like I was eating soup because I was like I can't.
Who was bring? Because like you did say, or I don't know if you mentioned, but your entire family got it.
Yeah, my entire family got it. I was the one taking care of people first, then people
Mhm.
started taking care of me. So I was like, I was
So
the only
who
one-
got better first? Or
It was my
everyone?
parents, then my brother, then my sister, then me.
So
I was the last one.
your parents got better first, but they were giving around food around the house. But like, isn't that scary for them? Like they might get it again.
Yeah,
or-
I mean my student also got COVID.
Oh
Yeah,
Both?
he's 16. No, just one.
damn.
Yeah, so
But everyone's good now.
everyone's good now. I think we're all like I'm about to get boosted tomorrow. So
You are? You are?
yeah, I'm gonna get boosted. So I'm gonna have all the booster shots.
Mm-hmm.
I got 4. That means
You have 4.
No, I'm gonna have 4
How?
because I got COVID, survived COVID,
Oh.
and I'm getting my third booster.
Jordan, it's sad to say, right? But
Yeah.
you are actually. Like,
I'm double the strength than you guys.
Yeah, you're-
I'm
you're-
Yeah,
lifting-
but
you're
the thing
immune
is,
system.
I'm
you
lifting
know what's
for-
better? You know what's better? Like not having COVID.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, you know what's better?
No, no.
Having less, than me.
Yeah.
Something I noticed about myself while we were in the break, dude. I didn't know how taxing and like how bad it was for my mental health of not being able to go to the gym, bro.
Or not going out or not
Yeah.
doing anything.
Dude, it was when it
Yeah.
opened back. When it opened back,
It opened.
I remember I didn't go easy on myself.
Yeah, I remember that. And
I
then
went. I did the same. Sorry, go ahead.
no, because like I remember when you told me like you did. We were supposed to go the next day. We were supposed to go snowboarding.
Yeah,
So I was like, wait, what are you? Why are you going so hard?
No, I went the exact same weight in every exercise I did. The before we closed the gyms down, my body like literally like it went to shock. I was like I couldn't move. I was like trembling, and I was like, oh my god, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't breathe properly just because I before we closed it down, I didn't wear a mask while I was working out. I was like whatever, but now I have to wear a mask. Now like it's a little harder to breathe, but. The gym, oh my god, dude, mentally, holy crap, it was such a help. And I was noticing myself, oh my god, I was like feeling like I was like losing everything I had, but now I'm back on like the cycle and stuff like that. Not steroid cycle.
Yeah, I was just about to say that's like
creatine
the wrong
cycle.
Did you still
cycle.
take creatine?
Huh? Yeah. I have
Did you take
to.
it during the break?
No. During the break when they closed it, I didn't do any workouts. I didn't do anything at home. It was like a vacation for me. All I did was game, sleep, watch. It's pretty sad, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
That's what we like to do though. Like I haven't even gone back since because I've been so
I'm surprised.
busy.
I'm surprised. You know what? You didn't mention this either. I was like, did you go to the gym this week?
No,
Okay. How come?
I don't know. It's just like it's hard for me to like after getting COVID. It's hard for me to trust people like at the gym right now. Like, and plus I'm so busy with school.
See, that's the mental tax that it did to you,
Yeah.
the COVID shit, right? Yeah.
Like I want to go. Like I'm not gonna lie. I'm also kind of lazy, but it's just like
the times that I go, like at 10 a.m., holy crap, there's like no one there.
yeah, and like they can't even like wake up early enough anymore because I'm like working on stuff. Yeah, like I don't know. I want to go back for sure. Maybe I was planning to go like next week, but then if I like get sick with the vaccine, like I'm like I have to wait another week. You know what I mean?
Are you trying to find No, I think to me it was very exciting to. Well, I'm done with this gym stuff, but it's very exciting to go back. How excited were you guys to come back to this episode?
No, I was pretty hyped.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem like it in my voice or facial
Yeah,
expression.
I mean, I was pretty excited because like we
It was
haven't done this in a while.
I think.
I mean, if you
after-
haven't noticed, like Jay's the only one who's cut his hair.
Yeah, I haven't cut my hair in like 2 months.
No, Jordan, it has since the last episode. You haven't cut your hair. That's disgusting.
When are you gonna cut your hair?
I don't know.
We have the same barber, Jordan.
I know. I'm so lazy to book it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I can feel the hair on my ears.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, I'm getting a haircut on Tuesday.
Let's
so
see. Take out your hat.
Ooh.
like if you look at it, it's really long.
Other than that, I did something new in the break. I went snowboarding with Jordan.
Bro,
Honestly,
snowboarding.
let's talk about it.
Snowboarding is so fun.
Ivan, why is the mic on your
It's
penis?
so fun. It's so
Sorry.
fun.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so last Saturday, right?
Yeah.
Last Saturday we went snowboarding and skiing with Ivan, John,
Lance.
Lance and Brandon.
Brandon,
is,
thank you so much for the free tickets. Oh my
Yeah.
So
God, bro.
Brandon's one of John's high school friends, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
We
then
hooked it up with
he works
everyone.
he works at Grouse. I don't know if you're supposed to say this, but he
Oh,
gave us
yeah.
some tickets.
Yeah, no, he's cool with it.
Yeah, he gave us some tickets to go up with them, and
So
so
much fun, man.
it really is.
Okay, first of all, it was the first time I ever done snow.
Tell them what happened like at the start when we just began.
Okay, first of all, the place that we rented at, disgusting, by the way.
Yo, I don't say the name.
No, of course
don't
not.
say the
I'm
name.
just,
Don't say
I'm
the
just
name.
saying, but oh my God, I will. After that, I'm never gonna rent there again. What I'm saying is the first 3 hours of me, Jordan, and Lance trying to snowboard because Ivan and John were skiing.
Yeah, and like we already know how to ski,
You
so we
already
don't have
know
to like
ski.
learn.
So the first 2 hours of me, Jordan, and Ivan, I already got that. We were just learning, falling on our ass, and like trying to like get on our edge and stuff like that. We were at one point we didn't even see Ivan or John. They were just like going on our own thing. Man, I wish Jordan, we can go back and just went down. Well, no, actually, it was kind of beneficial that we went down a bunny hill a couple of times because I probably would have ate shit like in
We
the
actually learned how to snowboard in that time.
One thing though, so we had a lot of fun. At the end of the day, me and Jordan on our first day snowboarding, we were able to go down the cut. We were able to go down Expo,
so
one of the deeper.
For people who don't snowboard and ski, there are levels to the trails
Mhm.
or like runs that we can do. So green would be the beginner level, right? Blue would be the next level. After that,
And then-
what is
and
it?
then-
A
and then-
black,
and
and
then-
then
It goes
so on and so forth.
green,
Green,
blue, black, double black.
Yeah.
Anyways, me and Jordan had a lot of fun. At the end of the day, we learned pretty well how to go
Okay,
down.
wait, hold on.
But we did feel really bad about Lance.
Oh yeah, okay.
Could-
So
Go on.
what happened with Lance, right? So Lance, I went skiing with Lance before. He was doing pretty good at skiing, and I wasn't doing that well. But with snowboarding, Jay and I picked it up faster than he did. I'd say. But if Lance kept on going, he would have definitely gotten it.
Yeah.
But like with Lance, I feel like with
Calling him dumb?
with snowboarding, I just feel like he didn't enjoy it because he couldn't really pick it up.
Yeah.
You know.
I remember we went to lunch and then we were watching a video on how to do stuff on the
Yeah.
phone and stuff like that. But when we came back, I picked it up pretty good. But the reason why we felt so bad about Lance is because we went down the cut. It was like the one cut that goes down Grouse, and we were there. We got to the end or where the trolleys were pretty quick, but we were waiting for Lance, but he was still in the middle of the thing, and like and we had to leave him. We left him basically.
Yeah, well, we called them to say that wanted to go down a blue, which is the
But
expo.
at the same time, he wouldn't.
Yeah, he wouldn't have stopped us. But
We
Yeah.
felt bad because he just went we went down the cut at 3:00 and we stayed until 6. But at the time, Lance just went. He stayed in the cafeteria.
he stayed in the cafeteria.
But there were some funny moments when we were trying to dismount. There was a time where Lance was like crawling like it was Call of Duty out of the thing.
So for the dismount on the mountain, we went down the bunny hill, and then on the dismount, you can say slow down
Yeah.
to the person to slow down the what is it? The chairlift.
The chairlift, yeah.
And for snowboarding, it's different.
It's a
from
little
skiing.
harder, yeah.
So you have one foot that's actually attached to the snowboard, and then one free. And so when you're dismounting, you got to keep that one foot attached to the snowboard on the
Mhm.
ground, and with the other foot you got to keep it. Oh, you also have to keep it on the snowboard, but it's harder to control.
Yeah, it's hard. It's like a skateboard.
It's like a
almost.
skateboard.
But Lance, the 2 times we went up the bunny hill, it was either Lance or Jordan holding on to each other, and they would just like eat shit.
No,
on-
okay. I didn't hold on to him. He held on to me, and I think it was the third time I went down the bunny hill, like actually trying to snowboard. He grabbed onto me because he lost his balance. He grabbed onto me, so we both fell.
Yeah, it was kind of scary because like there are people coming back
Yeah.
or
yeah.
like coming behind. But that was I'm surprised it took me so long to pick up this snow sport. I've done ice skating and like all this kind of stuff, but I'm surprised it took me so long. Like I've always heard like my friends in high school always doing snowboarding and stuff like that. But to me, it was always like, oh my god, that's like expensive and all that kind of stuff going up there and getting wet and all that kind of stuff. But now that I've been through it once, I the day after bought my boots, bought my pants, and then now I have like a jacket and now I have a snowboard. Now I want to go as much as before the season ends, and then I'll get a new one next year. But
How's
you-
skiing? How's
how's
skiing?
skiing?
Well, I mean, it
So
was,
wait,
it
hold
was
on.
a-
Last year was your first time ever going skiing?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I learned, and like I went down like a bunch of blues last year, so I was kind of like,
How did you pick it up so quick?
I'm just, it's because like I played hockey, so John,
He was about to say, I'm just better.
I mean that too, but
Yeah.
John said like it's similar to ice skating, so I'm like, okay, I'll just like put into that perspective, and then last year I kept mentioning it, like it was so foggy last year when we went that like I felt like I was gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
So when we went up this time, I was like, whoa, the runs are actually really nice looking. Like that
Dude.
day that we went, immaculate, like perfect weather,
But
like it was like warm, but it was really icy. That's
the snow was not
Terrible,
snow. It was
yeah.
just ice.
The if you hit the ground, it's literally unforgivable. Like,
It's
Yeah.
just,
you're
it's
gonna
just
hurt.
like cement.
yeah, like okay, so like I already knew how to like ski and everything, right? And I told Jay and Jordan and Lance that I'm gonna go down the bunny hill a couple times.
Mm.
I go down the bunny hill once and I lose them for 2 hours.
yeah.
I got so confused. Like it got to the point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go down the cut once,
Mhm.
and then that's where I learned how to like pump stop, which is like
Yeah.
hockey stop in skis.
Can you do both sides?
No, just one side.
Okay.
It's really hard doing
Yeah.
my left. But,
Yeah, I can't do my left side on ice skates.
yeah. So I was going down. I went down the cut and everything. I waited. I saw Lance at one point. I asked like, "Where is everyone?" Oh, they're down the bunny hill. I go down
Yeah.
the bunny hill. I don't see you guys down there.
In the 2 hours that we were like, you didn't see us, we were literally in the corner to ourselves, just trying to like figure out how to stand on.
That's
the
why. So then, like,
Yeah.
when we went for lunch, I was like, oh. And then when I finally met up with you guys, I was like, I just came back from the cafeteria trying to look for you.
thing. Yeah.
And, like, you guys know how hard it is to walk from the cafeteria
Oh my-
to the run. It's literally unforgivable on
Dude,
your
I actually
ankles.
hate from the cafeteria going back into like the hill up
But
there.
the thing is with ski, alright, so for skiing and snowboarding, there are two different boots.
yeah.
Yeah.
For skiing, it's more
It's
like
stiff.
compressed
It's
and
so
stiff. With snowboarding, it's like an actual like snow boot, right?
Yeah.
Like you can actually like walk with it.
Go ahead, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like for Ivan it'd be much worse because he also had like poles.
I had
and
poles
skis
and
to hold.
everything. Like, to be honest, like I like skiing is so much fun. Like, I'm planning to do the same thing as Jay. Is like get
Buy
a
new-
bunch
yeah.
of like
Gear.
new gear next year.
We're
Like,
planning
I'm
to
gonna
go up.
buy new pants in the next week or
Yes,
two.
sir.
Planning
like-
to go up.
Oh, we're
like,
going
two
February
next-
12th.
Yeah, we're going in like 2
February
weeks.
12th,
We're going
yeah, 2
Cyprus this time. So,
I hope it's
Something we all noticed though was like, damn, dude, like when we were going up and down the mountains, like the ski
girls
ski
are
girls versus
so-
snowboard girls, ski wins, man. Like, you know, sorry, that sounds a little, yeah, but
we
no, it
were-
was facts.
no, I
though,
think
it
we
was
were
facts.
when we were going up, like we're all talking like, wow, there's a lot of like cute girls that are here.
Yeah,
Like,
snow sports.
and then we were like, let's go really soon, okay? Yeah, like.
Oh,
but
man.
it-
Honestly,
gotta
I
go
had the
back.
most fun when cause I was by myself. I had no music to listen to, and like I was talking to a bunch of and the bunny hill was pissing me off because first of all, people were falling at the top, and like people were
That's us.
falling, at the bottom, so it's moving hella slow, and I'm just trying to like you know get warm before I start doing like more experience, like more intermediate runs. So when you guys were able to do like the cut and do the blue runs, I was like,
Finally.
but like for me and Jay, we
we were
ju-
all on the stopping, like,
yeah. So for me and Jay, we were just doing the stopping and stuff, but we only went down a green once, like which was the cut.
yeah.
We only,
It's so
only
much
went
fun,
down
though.
once,
Yeah.
and then we went down a blue,
Yeah.
which is like
A
for
level.
me it was when I was on skis. It
Oh,
was
yeah.
so
Tell
scary.
them what happened. We went down Expo. It's a run. It's a run in Grass Mountain. We went Expo twice. The second time, right?
Yeah.
We were all the way down, and then Jordan couldn't find us, so Jordan had to climb. He was like already like quarter way down.
We were more than halfway down.
Down the mountain, and Jordan decided to just climb up the mountain.
No. Okay, wait. So there was this. So you know where the road was, right?
Yeah.
So we were like in the middle of the run, which was the expo, I think, right? You guys went down this dark path, and you told me like, come with us, it'll be fine. We're going back to the cut. I go down there, but it's just an orange blockade, and I don't see you guys. It's pitch black. So I asked other people, hey, can you go down the cut this way? And then they're like, no, it's closed off. You have to go down. But what they told me was, it leads back up to the peak. When I'm like, wait, I don't want to go back up there.
Yeah. So what you took it as is walk up.
Yeah. So walk back up.
Here's the thing. Like, I told you to go first.
Who?
And
Me?
I told Jordan to go first. Because, like, the whole thing was that Brandon would tag along with you.
Because I was speed demoning.
Yeah, and I'd tag along with Jordan. But then Jordan would not move for 2 freaking years, man.
Bro, I'm scared.
Okay, so you know how we were supposed to cut through? After finishing Heaven's Sake.
Yeah.
We were supposed to cut through and go to the green run.
Yeah.
So you went down. You and Brandon went down, right? I waited 15 minutes for Jordan to come around the corner and be like, where is everyone? After he said, I'm following you.
Oh my God.
I'm like, okay, Jordan, come follow me. We're going down to this, like, where it says green. We get to the green point, meet up with you guys, and then we're like, okay, Jordan, you go first. But Jordan says, no, you go first. I'm following you. Yeah. And all of a sudden, I see you guys stop, right? And you're already at the bottom near the drop for Expo. I see Brandon, like, I talked to Brandon, like, oh, Brandon, what happened? I'm like, oh, we're just going to have to go back up to Heaven's Sake, the peak. And then I see Jordan not behind me. And then me and Brandon are like, oh, he'll follow us. Like, he'll know.
I remember that,
we're like, he'll know that he has to go down.
Yeah.
Jordan didn't go down. And then we all met up at that one corner, right? Us three. And then, is that Jordan walking up? And I swear, Jordan waves at us.
Yeah.
Because our ski poles are up in the air. And we're like trying to wave at him. And he's like, bye. And he starts walking up. I was like, oh, he probably knows what to do.
Dude, it was a steep hill going up that thing.
Okay, yeah. And it was all ice. So at one point, I was like almost up onto the road part. I slipped, almost hit my face. I catch myself almost sliding all the way down the mountain.
Oh, imagine your board just so...
You know what I mean? And then I had to go back down, but like, nah. So my trail was, I went back on the road part of the mountain. But if you're walking, you sink to like half your body into the snow. And I'm like, just get me to the cut.
Yeah.
And I'm army crawling, I'm stomping, and like I finally make it to the cut, or not the cut, the park, which is beside the cut. So I go down the park, and my what's it called? My shins just start hurting randomly. So I take off my snowboard. I stay on the park for a while. So I slide down all the way down to where the park gets into the cut, and I put on my snowboard again. I just snowboard all the way down to the cut, like to where
by yourself.
Yeah.
Nice. Ivan, all I'm remembering is like, remember when we went to that hike up in St. Mark Joseph? But when we were going down, we were going down the mountain where you're like, you remember?
There was that one part
we were trying to
cut through.
We cut through, and then you're like, that's all I heard. Like that, and all I see is like you like tumbling down and leaves just like all over you. And you're trying to grab into like a leaf. Good times, man.
It was kind of like the first time going down Heaven's Sake.
Yeah.
Holy,
was nice,
Heaven's
man.
Sake was really nice because like you can go slow enough, you can enjoy the view.
Yeah.
But then when I saw Jordan come down Heaven's
Sake, yeah, I did see that. Jordan, you ate shit like fully.
Jordan face planted.
Yeah.
Okay, towards the bottom of this run, Heaven's Sake, it's a kind of like a narrow run, but you can enjoy the view and everything. That's the whole purpose, like the view. But like at the bottom of Heaven's Sake, it meets up with another run where you have to bomb the hill.
Yeah.
So all of us are like at the bottom, right? And then me and Brandon are waving our ski poles like, "Hey, Jordan, like come over here." And he's like, "Oh," like he saw us. And then all of a sudden, I look at Jordan. He's like, The board is supposed to go
Yeah,
downwards.
yeah, like that way.
Like-
but he was like,
I'm breaking.
Yeah.
like this, right? And then all of a sudden, I see him like eat shit because like he turns like he tries to break, and then he's like,
yeah,
it's not the right edge.
yeah,
It's the
yeah, it's the toe edge.
Instead
Yeah.
of going like this, he goes
Yeah,
like this,
yeah,
and he face plants.
yeah.
And we're like, is Jordan okay?
Mm-hmm.
Because it seemed like it hurt.
It did. It felt like I got punched in the stomach.
None of us had helmets. We didn't want.
Oh yeah, bro. Okay, so when we went down the expo, when we went down the expo with me,
Mhm.
The first time.
the first time it was like, I think it was the last hill. I was braking all the way down, but then for some reason when I started going a little bit faster, cause like I don't know, it was getting a little bit more icy, but then the fucking what's it called? My toe edge got caught in like some ice or something.
Yeah.
So I went forward again, but then I was like, wait, I don't wanna hit my face, so I turn around, but then I hit the back of my head on the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember earlier that day when Lance fell?
Oh,
he
yeah.
was seeing 3. I
Yeah.
think he got a concussion that day.
Yeah.
But
And then so I hit the back of my head, and I felt like some liquid like going down my face, but it was just my snot. I thought it was blood, so I just sucked it back up. And,
Ew.
And then all my glasses and like my goggles were on the floor, and I had to climb
Oh
back up
my
to get it and go
God.
back down.
Yeah.
it's just embarrassing.
like
but no.
okay. Oh man, like I remember because John and Brandon like they like to like push people to their limits
Mm.
to the skiing, right? So I'm like, okay, I've done like all the blue runs, and then
Yeah, go ahead.
and then John was like, okay, let's do the last blue run that we haven't done, and like that's the other side of Heaven's Sake, which is the peak.
You've done the peak?
Yeah, I did the peak that
Oh,
day.
you did. Oh.
And then they didn't tell, like they told me go left side. So I'm like, okay, I'll go left side. But then if you look at the mountain, the left side of the peak is a freaking 90-degree drop
Yeah.
into like this like bombing down the hill like area. I'm like, they said that wasn't. I was like, that's not the like the left side that I meant. I meant go on the far right side, but go with like the left, like the center,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
center of the lane, pretty much. And then I went down, like I had to like crawl back up because I was about to go down the drop because they told me
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
hit, just like go left. And then they didn't tell me that during that day, because like apparently like the runs can change, like the runs can be like either a blue, or
Yeah.
Or black?
or
Due to-
black.
due to
So
ice
due
or
to
something.
ice.
Yeah.
That day that we went, it wasn't actually a blue. It was
Oh
a
my-
black.
Oh, no.
So it got to the point where I'm like, okay, Brandon's like literally like holding my hand on the way down, and he
Mm.
was like, we get to this point, like near the bottom where or I said we have to bomb it. He was like, okay, Ivan, like this is where it's really important. You have to bomb the hill. And I'm like, I've never bombed the hill yet.
How long was the hill like from top to
It
bottom?
was like midway through the bottom.
Oh,
So it's
okay,
like
okay.
this is like the midpoint, and this is
Mhm.
the bottom. I had to bomb the entire from midpoint
Okay.
to the bottom, right?
Wait, why?
Because you have
'Cause
to
that's-
get
that's how the
you
hill
need to
is.
gain speed to get all the way back to the main area to the
Oh,
cut,
okay.
right? So I'm like, okay, I'm ready. I'm ready for this because I already passed all the bumpy stuff.
Yeah.
the moguls. That's what they call it.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know it's called mogul. I figured out that today. It's called moguls.
Yeah, I evaded all the moguls. You know, either through falling or just somehow surviving.
How did you like not break your shin, bro?
You
I
know
have
what?
no
I was
idea.
surprised the entire day. You've almost like popped your knee more on basketball versus this.
Yeah.
I'm surprised
know.
about that. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah, so I bombed the hill, but then me and Brandon didn't see the moguls at the bottom part of the hill.
Oh,
So I hit 4 bumps in a row, cause I already knew, like you said, like keep your chest up. I'm like, I'll keep my chest up. Okay, I kept my chest up, and then all of a sudden, boom, 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 boom. I'm like falling backwards. My skis are like.
oh, they're like hitting.
My skis are like hitting it like
Yeah,
that,
yeah,
like
yeah.
up and down, and all of a sudden I see myself going from looking down, looking to the sky, and then I just totally wipe out. My poles are in the air.
Oh my
No, my
god!
poles are on the ground, and then my skis are in the air. And I
Did
was
you
just
black
like,
out?
No, I just like totally wiped out, and then I couldn't get up. Brandon
Damn.
had to pull me back up.
Damn.
Like no one knew that happened because you guys were in the bunny hill.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then John
oh, this happened in the earlier in the beginning of the day?
yeah, and then John told me "Oh yeah, congratulations, you survived the black." I'm like,
Oh, so they knew. They just wanted to put you there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. I swear, John's trying to bait us. Cause the first time I went skiing, right, with Lance, he's like, yeah, we're gonna go down like another greenish, and then you know how like the paper trail is. Right?
Yeah.
You know how steep the first steep
the
drop is.
first part.
But he's like, yeah, it'll be less steep than the Bunny Hill. We went down the Expo, which is a blue.
No, for real. That's how they are.
It's
like,
great though.
honestly, we should have done the paper trail.
Yeah, the
No,
paper trail
didn't
would be
we do
fun.
that?
No, that's the one
No.
right beside the cut.
Oh,
in
that's
the, in
easy.
the in
No,
the trees.
you know where we went to
Yeah,
enter
yeah,
the paper trail.
yeah,
that was
yeah,
the
yeah.
one.
in the trees, it's a lot of fun.
You know, Jordan, I'm glad that we took all of the. Well, to me, it was like risks that I've never taken before because it's like snowboarding.
Yeah, Jay doesn't do risks too
Yeah.
often.
Anyway,
Yeah, but it was
Talking
a lot
about,
of fun.
you want to talk about risks? Okay, so this is what. Let's bring up the story again.
Okay.
So this is what happened during the break. It was there was, what time is it?
8:12.
Am I hearing myself? Yeah, I'm hearing myself. Taking risks. There was a girl that I used to talk to in grade 8. I told her I had a crush on her. Didn't talk to her for a while. Saw her back in grade 9. We were in the same class and then talked to her again. And then we were in the same yearbook class. And that was the only times I'd be talking to her are these, like, during these classes, right? And then all of a sudden, I didn't talk to her ever again. The only times I did talk to her were like through DMs and stuff, like how she went to the same gym as I was, and I was like, oh, we should work out together. I asked her, do you want to work out together? Blah 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 blah. Then I figured out she had a boyfriend at the time, so I was like, okay, like, it's kind of a jerk thing that I did just to.
It's like leaving someone. Just
Yeah. Cause like I think
I'm just checking something for after.
my intentions were like a little different at the time, but now I'm just happy that I was like friends with her because like she was really cool all the times that I've known her throughout the years. But anyways, fast forward now, she knows that I've been working out like a lot, obviously because I'm very egotistical with like my Instagram stories and like all that kind of stuff. So she's like, oh, you work, or she met paraphrasing, she was like, she was like, oh, you work out a lot. And then I was like, yeah, we should go. She goes to like a Steve Nash, or no, she goes to Club 16 but somewhere else. I was like, oh, we should work out sometime, blah blah blah. Then talked to her again. Next time I saw her in person was while I was working, but I didn't talk to her as much because I was like busy. So I messaged her. I was like, yo, we should catch up sometime, blah, 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 blah. With the intentions of, like, getting to know her again. Because I haven't talked to her in years. I don't know what's going on with her, like, and stuff like that. But anyways, ever since that, I brought the story up to these guys on the Denny's run once. And they were like, yo, you should probably hit her up, like, see if you want to catch up again and see where it leads to. So I did take a risk coming from these two. I was like, okay. I told them the story, and the story I just told everyone here of how I know her and stuff like that. So they were like, "Yo, just ask her to." I can hear that. They told me to just ask her to catch up again and then see where it leads. And then she replied, "Let's go." The day we went snowboarding, she was like, "It was like the day before snowboarding." I messaged her, let's catch up. When we were snowboarding, she replied, and then I waited 3 days before I replied back to her. I was like, okay, yeah, if you wanted to hang out, we can do something together.
Why'd you wait so long?
Yeah.
I don't know.
3 days?
You know what? Okay,
3
my
days?
first thought was, Ivan.
Oh, I think I know what.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one, huh?
What?
Yeah. Where you have to wait 3 days, where it's like, it's
like that's like when you start talking to someone.
Yeah. But
then when you already talk with them, you don't have to wait 3
yeah,
days.
but I think no. She messaged me back on the Saturday. I messaged her back on Monday.
And she hasn't replied back yet?
No.
Maybe she's waiting an extra day.
Yeah, just
So
to top you.
Top that 3.
But at the same time, I know that she's not really that
Talkative.
in
Active on
in
Instagram.
DMs. I don't think she was. Maybe it's the person who's texting her. Maybe it's me. So maybe it's because she knows that I'm the one in the other line. She's like, oh, dude, whatever.
No,
No,
she's
dude,
like,
I'm being honest with you.
That girl's like, again.
Yeah. Because I remember telling you guys, right? So you guys were on and telling me like go ask her
Yeah.
if you want to catch up, and I kept on giving you guys the reason. I was like, dude, I know the type of guys that she's been with, right?
Yeah.
But you guys kept on saying like, dude, you don't have to worry about it. But come on, be honest with me, okay? Be honest with me, 100%. Let's say there's a girl that you like, right?
Yeah.
But in my eyes, the guy that she used to be with was like a Tyga or like a Drake. You can't beat that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, what-
no, you can't beat it. You just like you.
Because you're coming into a world that she's already been in with someone else, right?
Yeah.
How are you gonna fill up all that void that she doesn't have?
No,
anymore?
no. But if you think about it, like if say they are dating like a Drake character,
Mhm.
like they're dating those type of characters.
By the
never.
way, I'm not saying that she used to date these kind of guys. What I'm
Yeah,
trying to
it's
say is,
just
like,
an example. It's an example.
what I'm saying is like, at the time when they were telling me to message her, I was comparing myself to these guys that she's been with, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm no challenge, or
And-
I'm no challenge to these guys.
Yeah, and
basically,
what
like-
we were saying is that she's so used to like if this girl is like so used to one type of guy,
Okay.
maybe she needs like a refresh.
Okay, you're telling me she would like a kind of refresh. If you in your entire life like pepperoni pizza, would you switch to another flavor? You would. You
Yeah.
obviously would. But you obviously always want the pepperoni pizza.
No.
No.
Wait, that's actually facts though.
Yeah,
That's just fitting. That's
This
just
is
fitting.
food
See?
though. This is
See?
food. This is
See?
food. If you think
Dude.
of no, but if you think about it though,
Ivan, I'm
This is-
literally
yo, food-
No. Hold on. I'm literally the Z list. The Z list in her DMs, bro.
No, but you have to think about it. You have to think about it. If she's not in a relationship now, that means her current type, her current views on guys are not up to par what she deserves. So therefore, if you
Damn.
think that if you're like a different type of guy compared to others, that means the type of guys that she's been with has not been treating her the way that she deserves.
This is
So
just all
therefore-
assumption, by the way.
so
I don't know.
yeah, so
I don't know
therefore,
her.
so therefore, if you don't have to fill that gap of being that guy, you fill a gap of what she deserves instead.
Damn.
Facts on
Yeah,
facts.
no, that's actually a good perspective, but at the same time, bro, she wants pepperoni pizza. She doesn't want like Hawaiian, bro. Like,
I
come on.
think on that we can end it off.
But if you're
you know?
comparing yourself to Hawaiian pizza, Hawaiian.
Hold on. Do you have to be somewhere?
I'm just so hungry, yo.
No, but if you're comparing yourself to Hawaiian pizza, why is it Hawaiian pizza of all
Jordan,
things?
Can you fix that?
You have to think about it. If there's pepperoni, there's also meat lovers. Those
Okay,
two
okay.
are very.
What I'm
those
saying
two
is-
are very good flavors.
Jordan,
And
can you
then-
fix it.
Bro,
Damn.
it's fixed. Oh,
And you
Yeah.
can get best of both worlds.
What I'm saying
You know
is,
what I mean?
maybe no, no,
I'm right.
no, you're not. Okay, well, a little bit.
100%
What
correct.
I'm saying is like, I'm glad I took that risk because I know that in a different universe I probably would have never messaged her.
Yeah.
But the fact that she replied and said let's go, that obviously
That gives you like even if it doesn't happen,
if it doesn't happen, at least
it's a boost of confidence.
it's
in
a
your
boost of
part.
confidence. Like at least I tried.
I mean, at least you did it. I mean,
Yeah.
at least you.
Like if I think as we mentioned earlier in the pre-recording, you could like it'd be hard for me and Jordan to do that on the spot too.
Yeah, but you know what? She was always like really cool to me and stuff like that. So I can't.
You know, I have a question I just thought about. Is she always gonna be your like what if?
Oh damn.
Have you ever had like a what if?
Yeah, dude.
What if
every
it
day of my
worked,
life,
like-
man.
No, like a what if girl? Like what if it worked out?
it never even happened between.
No, but like what if it worked out? Like in high school.
First of all, Ivan, if I showed you a picture of how I look like,
No, okay,
it was the
no,
right
but Jay,
decision
but
for
Jay-
her not to like
but
even
Jay,
be
yo,
with
you have
me.
to think about it. Like the what it like you never think of like it's a cool fantasy, but obviously it's not reality.
If you saw me in high school, no matter how much confidence I had in high school, even if I did have the amount of confidence as a celeb or like as a Drake character, if I had the amount of confidence, but the way I look, bro, no one wants. Like, come on, bro. Pictures of imagine, right? Imagine if you were
So-
her, right, and taking pictures of me back then. There's
Okay.
no way.
But
you're-
like you think. Are you
Maybe-
are you,
okay,
are you
hold on.
saying are you saying
hold on.
that are you saying that looks is better than personality?
hold on. All I'm saying is, maybe I'm a little self-hating right now. Maybe I'm not like up par to what.
Do you think she looks like the way that she looks now? Do you think she looked like that in high school?
No.
Yeah.
She's
Like,
different.
do you think she probably has that same feeling? I would not date myself.
What are
Would
you
you
talking-
date like I would like? Would you date like Jordan?
Would I date myself back in high school? No.
Would you date? Yeah,
No,
Jordan.
no.
Would you date your grade 8 version of
Nah, it's
yourself?
kind of weird, no? Dating
What?
yourself?
No.
No.
It's just a figure.
Yeah,
figure.
no.
No,
Yeah.
okay,
'Cause I'm still in high school.
okay. I'm being honest. Maybe I'm cutting myself way too short. But at the same time, dude, now I probably like I'll tell him like I'll tell my grade 8 self like, dude, go for it. Try whatever you can, right?
yeah.
But first, get a haircut first, right? Like,
Yeah, you had a bush on your head.
no,
man.
I had a bird
Yeah,
house
like,
man. But
honestly, yeah.
you know what? Like she's like even though she doesn't reply,
Yeah, maybe-
she's been always very.
You never
cool.
know. It's maybe.
Let me fit. Oh, go ahead.
You never know. Maybe it's personality over looks.
First of all, you know, if she doesn't reply, it's fine. Like she's cool. She's always been cool to me and stuff like that. I don't. It's like I'm not gonna chase it. If
What if factor?
yeah, that's all. I was gonna go back to that. I was like, if she doesn't want it, then or if she doesn't reply to it, that's fine with me. Like
Yeah.
that's how it's gonna be. But
Remember
what if factor? She would probably been one of my what ifs. I was like, or
I feel like if you say it worked out,
yeah.
I feel like you guys would be dating to this day.
No. It would no. No.
I feel like Jay would get broken up with. Because I don't think he would. I don't think he.
Yeah, I don't
let
think-
him
Dude,
go.
that's a big First of all, who the hell is you?
No.
Wait, what'd
I'm
you
saying
say?
no. I'm saying. Look, I'm saying that you.
First of all, this is the guy who said I'm wasting my potential. How dare you say
Oh
that?
wait. Actually, you guys want to know something? I don't know if you picked it up, but Jordan straight up said at Denny's, "J-Yo, if you're hot, man, just go for it."
Jordan has not said that once, but he said it twice.
Yeah, I said
he
it
was
twice.
he was like, Jay, if I had what you had, I'll be going for everybody, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's facts.
No, but yeah, wait, you think if it did work out in that universe, you think she would have broke up with
No,
No.
I don't think Jay would like be the type to let the person go, or like
Oh, you know what?
I feel like
Jordan?
you'd be the one getting broken up with rather than breaking up with the other person.
So you're saying there's something wrong with me?
No, I'm saying that you're a good person.
No, you said
no.
she-
Well, not a good person. but
Like he's saying that if
Jordan, you're a piece of shit.
no, he's saying that if like a breakup were to happen, you wouldn't be the one to initiate it.
I wouldn't be the one breaking up with her.
Yeah.
If you had problems, then you wouldn't bring it up.
Yeah. You'd be like battle through it because
Yeah.
you're
Damn, yeah.
I'm calling you a good person, you bitch.
Yeah, you know what? No, okay. Let's play into this world. Let's say it worked out with me and her. I think
she'd be your duo.
no. I think it would. Let's say we were together, right?
This is all hypothetical, by the way.
All hypothetical.
Let's say we were together.
Definitely 100% million times hypothetical.
Let's say we were together, but we went through our same route of like friends and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, both of us would have been like looking for different things like at some point
Yeah.
in the relationship.
Do you know what she wanted to?
All I know, I don't. I
Not
actually,
in school.
I think so. I don't think she's gonna post it. I think she went straight to the workforce. I think, but she's really, yeah. She's doing really well, and yeah. I've always respected her that way, and she was always cool to me. So she doesn't reply and she doesn't see me that way, then that's fine. I don't.
Okay.
She's always been cool to me, but yeah. The what if factor was always like,
It's always like there.
yeah. Did any of you guys ever had a what if? No, you guys have to share now, okay? You guys,
I no. No.
how about no, come on, you do have one.
No.
The,
No.
okay,
Oh.
okay.
No.
No.
No, don't talk about it, or no, you never had one.
No, I never had one.
Oh, okay. How?
No, I never had one.
How
No,
many-
talk about me. Do I say it?
Oh, up to you.
Yeah.
Do I even have consent?
Don't
from
say the name. Just say what.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah. What if?
Oh no, I thought you had something about him.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, I've had a what if. I'm 22, of course.
Then share. you gotta share now, man. Come on. Yeah.
It's up to you.
How am I supposed to say it?
No, just say that. Oh, I can't say it.
Wait, hold on. Let me get this straight. So you've told Jordan, and you haven't told me.
He's told you.
No, you chose not to listen to me.
Oh yeah, you did. Wait, no, it happened on the pier.
No? What
Yeah.
pier?
Wasn't it at the pier?
No, wait, what are you...
On
what?
Ambleside, remember?
What?
Wait.
Share as much as you can, or you want
Wait,
to.
what?
No, okay, for this one, for what if, I've only had one if. I'm like... Because I don't...
Please share.
I don't want to put too many details into... Because I know a lot of people know it.
Okay.
So it's like, they're gonna like...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, for people who like people don't know anyway, so it's like whatever. It's for the people who do know.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you call this? What if known the person a long time?
Wait. You're what if you'd known the person?
Yeah. No, I knew the person for like I know the person. Like, I'm still friends with them to this day. So it's like.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk after.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not leaving this, man.
Yeah,
I share with you guys.
No, we knew each other for like I know I still know them. Like we're like close, but not as close as before. It's like it's that typical story, like that typical scenario. Like
Explain.
that typical scenario, like best friend type guy with a girl, and then it's like you know what? It's I always ask myself too, like what if this happens?
Okay.
I mean, I did attempt that a couple times.
You're painting the worst picture for me right now. I need like.
I mean, I did attempt like a couple times.
Okay.
But like, obviously, it didn't work out. And then,
What happened, Jordan?
Nah, nothing. I'm just looking at my babes.
and then like eventually the second try, I was just like, you know what, like it's not gonna work out. So just moved on with it.
If you guys, okay, obviously you would like to say that if you were broken up with, right, you'd be the strong one to be not depressed or like cling on to what you guys had. Would you be the strong one, like, you know, to get like to come up better, like, you know, go to the gym?
I think like in like that, like the whole like breakup scenario, which is like being the stronger one.
Bro, I feel like
it's good gym motivation.
I feel like Ivan, if someone would broke up, I think I would be shattered into pieces. For my first one, I think I'd be shattered into pieces.
Exactly.
No, like this is like
Exactly.
that's why I think like because
that's why I think you're because you're thinking about the other person, right?
Yeah.
I feel like that's why I feel like you wouldn't break up with the other person.
Thanks, Jordan.
Yeah. Like if you
Still
get
a bitch,
shattered,
though.
What'd you say to me?
like if you get shattered, that's gonna take a while for you to come back into it. Like that's why I'm thinking like whoever you date is gonna be the person you marry. Like for real. Like at this point, I'm like, oh yeah, because I've already gone through my first heartbreak, so I'm like,
Yeah, me.
Wait, I don't think you said
Wait,
that
what?
story anywhere.
no, I have.
No, you haven't.
No, I have.
Here?
I have with you guys
No, but here.
on the podcast.
Yeah.
No, whoa.
Wait,
Can you share?
is this the same one that you were talking about earlier?
Can you share?
No.
This is gonna,
okay.
Wait, there are two?
No, the second one I'm talking about is from. It's from during the summer.
Oh, wait.
The first one is from the summer, like the one that I just said.
I think no, you did tell me. You did.
The
tell me.
second one that I'm talking about is from like
Years ago.
2019,
Yeah.
years ago.
Wait, so
Tell me this later. Like,
Okay, so
your
Can't be
first
bothered.
breakup. Can you
yeah,
share?
so it wasn't even a breakup. We weren't even dating. We didn't have a label. It's just like we're kind of like we're like a honeymoon phase we're like honeymoon phase already. Oh, it's so weird. It's so weird.
No, it's not. Just
No, like I'm just trying it's weird just remembering it. That's why. Yeah, so we're in the honeymoon phase. I met her through the community, like the whole like youth group that I was in, and then she was also at my school, like at my post secondary at the time, Douglas College. Yeah, so
people are gonna
people are gonna go into it
No,
and like
but, if you do share a lot, thank you for sharing.
Yeah. No, for this one it's fine. Like,
You haven't told me the first one. What?
Jordan,
no, I
just wait till
have.
after.
So the second one, no, for this one, the story that I'm saying right now. It was the year that we went to Calgary.
Okay.
We flew to Calgary
Oh, like just by ourselves?
by ourselves.
Oh,
So it was
okay.
like 2018 to 2019. That's kind of where it was. I remember like I liked her a lot, like, and everything. I like we were like hanging out.
What's
like,
this? Yeah.
I don't know. It's just like a hand gesture. Like I was like we were hanging out like once a week and
They
everything.
can see your.
It's okay.
I was picking her up because that's when I was like had my license and everything.
Mm-hmm. What car do you
Yeah.
have back then?
My Ford.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, but she didn't mind. Like,
That's cool.
yeah, she didn't mind.
To me, that's my
One of the
God.
coolest things, because like before that, I was never in a relationship. Like, I remember she'd feel really bad because I'd be like, oh, let me fill up gas, and it's like I have to fill up gas every time we go out. She like all of a sudden I'll get an e-transfer like
Be honest
super.
with me, percentage of you actually liking that versus you didn't want her to do that.
Huh?
The percentage of how much. So when she paid for your gas,
No,
She
okay.
never did.
It wasn't. I never asked her to pay,
but she always did.
but what she would do.
Okay.
What she would do is this. So
Percent-
I'd pay for gas, right?
Okay.
And like I'd be paying for meals and then like doing all this stuff.
Equality. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I'd get an e-transfer at like 3 a.m. It'd be like $10 with a message like thanks for driving me. I'm like
That's cute.
oh, what the hell? I'm like that's
Cancel
so
it. Did you
I was-
cancel it?
no.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Dude.
Equality.
You son
Equality.
of a bitch, yo.
No, and then like
Took her money?
we would like always like switch like from time to time when we go on our like dates.
Yeah.
Like
Where'd you bring her the first day?
I don't remember.
Osmos?
Oh, oh, I remember the first time I hung out with her alone. I had to go to North Van for something,
Mm.
and then she also had to go to North Van. So I was like, "Hey, why don't I drop you there, and then, yeah, I'll just drop you off at the place that you need to be." And then we just ended up talking, and then all of a sudden,
Did you-
like,
Go ahead.
I was like, oh, because we both like kind of like clothing. So I asked her like, and I asked her like, oh, like, do you think I should get this? And she's like, yeah, buy it. And then she was like, oh, I was like, oh, let me FaceTime you so I can try it on and everything, right? So I can show her. What else? Like, yeah, and then that's kind of how we got closer. Like we were just FaceTiming a lot, and then eventually we just like go into that phase of FaceTiming where like you fall asleep while you FaceTime, and then yeah, and then like I think I don't know who confessed, like who liked, because we both liked each other at one point, and I'm like, okay, we like each other. What do we want to do with it? Do we want to? We were waiting till like March or something to like be official, and then what was it? We came back from. Oh yeah, I had to like oversee like youth camps and everything during that time, and she also had to lead a youth camp. Like this is all for like our youth group and everything. So we're both really busy, and then all of a sudden after like the weekend where we both had camps at the same time, and after the Seattle trip, we also went to Seattle that same weekend. That's the one where Jordan bred story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like we came back from that. And then all of a sudden, maybe like a week or two later, we were like, yeah, like a week or two later, I think she was like, I don't think we can like do this anymore or something.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the details, but it's like we just kind of like slowly start to end things off. We talked like afterwards. And then the whole reason was because I think, I don't quite remember anymore. I think it's because like she still had feelings for her ex.
Right.
So I was like, okay. So I was like thinking, was I kind of like a rebound at the time?
Oh wow.
So I don't really know. But
There's
then
something you never talked. Well, I think no, I do remember the
yeah,
story
no,
now,
because
yeah.
I literally announced it to you guys like, oh, like I'm like seeing someone.
Mhm.
I told
No,
not
I
you.
know,
I
I
told-
know, I know. I remember the story now.
yeah, I told you and Jeremy that I was seeing someone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I was like, you were too young to even understand.
No, Jordan doesn't care.
Yeah, so after that, I was like really sad.
Damn.
But I didn't like, obviously I didn't show it.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like I don't know, like how do I even show it? So I was like, I think I was just like playing video games with you guys. Kind of just keep.
What year was this?
2019.
That's crazy.
Oh, like we're like that's the same year we traveled too. So I was like before the whole trip, I was going through like a full on rough patch.
I'm not gonna lie to you. If it happened in 2019, like to me, remembering it, that was like your most skinniest that I remember seeing you. So
That's
you
fucked up.
But you know
fucked
why
up.
though, or
No,
not?
but like
you know, kind of like the whole reason why I was
Oh, I see.
like going through it.
Mm.
Yeah, I was like I don't want to like talk to anyone. I was like, oh,
Really?
whatever. Yeah.
Wait, but
It like it
what
wasn't.
were you doing? What were you doing to cope with that?
I was keeping my mind busy. It was a lot of schoolwork, a lot of hanging out with like you guys, or like
Huh.
just like NHL PS4 stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I did. And then I always kept saying like I can't wait to go on that trip because I just want to escape out of Vancouver.
Oh, the Japan trip.
Yeah. That's why it was like really no, the trip was really great. So
Mhm.
got my I totally forgot about things like maybe a month or two.
Okay.
Yeah. Like people say it's gonna take a while to like forget about like heartbreak, but really it doesn't. For me at least.
Yeah.
1 month to 2 months is like actually 1 month I'm good.
Mhm.
Like I'm ready to go again. But like but like out of respect for another person, like I say I do like them and then like they reject me, I won't like say I'll give it a month and then I'll start like looking again. I'll be like I'll give the respect of like, you know, I won't try for another like 3 months.
But here's the question: how long did she take to get back, or how long did it take her to like go back into the game?
I don't know if she's even in the game, to be honest with you. I haven't talked to her. I mean, we have talked like because like interactions at school.
Did like recently?
No, not at my school.
Back
Back when I was back before I transferred. It felt really awkward for her at least because she was the one ending.
But you
it.
didn't. You couldn't care less.
She was the one ending it with me, but I'm like I could, yeah, as you said, I could care less because I'm not trying to act strong because like I'm the winner of that heartbreak. It's more like I could care less because like at this point I don't want to dwell in the past, like that type of mindset. Like
That's cool.
like if you're struggling with those type of problems, then that's your problems to deal with. But
damn,
it's like
it's cold.
like you have to be harsh at one point. You know what I mean? Like if you're
That's cool,
you know,
bro. Damn. Okay.
like I'm not saying that
No. I'm saying like
yeah.
you wanted to move on as quickly as possible.
Yeah, it's not saying like I don't care anymore. It's more like I can't care for you in that way that we did before. So it's like it's a different version.
Oh, Jordan.
It's a different version of like friendship or whatever relationship that I'll give you. It's not like the same affection.
But you don't talk to her as much anymore, huh?
No, because we don't even go to the same school.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't even know what she's up to. I've seen like her TikToks on my For You page, but I'm like, I scroll
Block.
through it. No.
You haven't blocked it?
No.
Come on, man.
I mean, I think we're on good terms now. Like, it's not like I didn't hate her. I didn't hate her for anything because I was like, hey, that's something that you deal with. You deal with exes. If you still have emotions for your ex, then that's your deal, right? So
She didn't bring that up in the beginning.
no, because I thought she was already over it. So I was like, okay, maybe
Damn,
I
She
can.
probably did play. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that.
No, I'm not trying to make her seem like the bad guy. Maybe it's because like my words can be kind of cold, but.
At the same time, you know, I became out the winner.
No.
Wait, chicken wing.
winner chicken. No. I think like, yeah, I think it's just like that cheesy thing that it like.
It's not cheesy.
No,
man.
no,
You
no.
went
That
through
everyone
it.
says at the end, like, oh, like, it's like I wish you the best or something. Blah blah blah.
Bye.
Like, yeah.
Anyways, was that a lot for you to share?
No,
Oh, okay.
I've probably said that story multiple times.
Oh, you have? Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think
Um,
it's like every time I've said that story, it's like a little bit of my perspective slowly changes. So I'm like,
Oh yeah, so basically she won, but now you're changing the story all the way up to where you win the thing. Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
I mean, you win some, you lose some.
Ace,
That's
you
good.
know, ace.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just like something. I feel like heartbreak though is something that people need to deal with.
Did you notice something change in you before and after that stuff happened?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Like
what?
I felt like my whole look on relationships so at the beginning, like before I had a relationship, was so lovey-dovey. Because I was like, obviously it's their first relationship, and I'm kind of like a late bloomer, so it's like first relationship.
What do you mean lovey-dovey? Explain that.
Like it's very like honeymoon-ish. Do you understand?
Jordan? Yeah, Jordan just went like this, yo. Dude, cut it, yo. go.
No, it's very affectionate. Like it's like a lot of like baby talk, a lot of
Baby talk.
like you have like cute nicknames for each other. Like
what was her nickname for you?
for me?
Yeah. Did she have one?
I don't remember.
Really?
I remember like we had like code words and everything. It was
Did she call you Siggy?
No. Siggy was created in 2020.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but what do I call this?
That's cool.
Yeah, like that's what I mean by like lovey-dovey, but now I feel like things kind of just like
Joe, what's your nickname for Ivan?
yo, Jordan, you know my nickname for you, yo?
Pussy. No, okay,
No, yeah, wait, do you agree with the idea that people need to go through their first heartbreak?
yeah. Oh, dude, I feel like. Well, I don't. No, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone
No,
has
it's
to go
needed,
through it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, dude, I feel like I'm very old enough, or like,
I feel like if you do go through, say you date someone and then
No.
you go through a heartbreak, I feel like you'll be able to cope a lot faster because you're more mature.
who knows though, man? You know,
I never like this is the side that we haven't explored with you. Like this is something that I know like I've gone through, but this is a side that no one, not even yourself, knows. Like how are you in a relationship?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I know I'm gonna be affectionate, but it's not gonna be like yeah, you know what I mean. It's gonna be like a friend affectionate, but also more than a friend affectionate.
Who knows, man? We'll see in the future. Anyways,
Can we say near future? Near future.
yeah, let's manifest that. Okay, Jordan, you're getting hungry. Let's end it with your corner, yo.
We did my corner.
started the
Sorry.
corner.
Oh no, what was this corner? I
It
don't
was-
remember. Go do it again. Hey, you were excited to do this episode, and you were like, dude, oh, I gotta prepare.
I'll do another one. If where do you see yourself in 10 years?
10 years.
10 years.
Dude, don't do that. That's lazy, yo. Pick up something else, yo. Yeah.
I was ready.
Um
Where do you see yourself in 7?
let's see.
Anything.
One aspect of your dynamic, what would you change?
Of what dynamic? Like,
Like
us
your,
three?
no, like of your like life dynamic, you know, like
You mean your
your-
lifestyle?
no, like your routine or something.
Oh.
What would you change?
What would it change in my lifestyle in the next couple of years? I think I would like to be something that could change in my lifestyle. I don't know.
If you don't want to change anything, that's fine.
No, there's definitely
Mine. I know mine.
Go ahead.
Adding a girl.
Mhm.
That'd be nice.
I think we've said that a lot in the last couple of podcasts, but
I wonder how down bad people think we are now. Pretty down.
no, it's not down bad. I mean, like we're
No, I think we're
on
we
our own
haven't-
pace.
We haven't met the right ones, yo.
We're on our own.
The right
pace.
ones will meet us.
Yeah. No.
Yo, it's out of
No,
pocket, yo.
we're on our own pace. But we got a race there though. We got
Yeah.
a race there.
Whoever
now.
That's you guys. You guys are in your 20s,
Whoever wins gets a steak.
Oh yeah, right.
Jared, how about you?
You want to tell them the bet though?
Did you go through any heartbreak
No.
recently? Dude, this guy doesn't like. Dude, come on, Jordan, you're part of this podcast.
Wait,
Share, yo.
no, I think I'm actually really curious if you're willing. Have you
What?
ever had? Does your love life actually exist?
No.
Have you ever liked anyone?
Oh yeah, yeah, I have.
Have you ever tried?
Yeah.
Mm.
Have you ever tried to confront?
Have you ever tried?
Well,
I
Jordan,
have.
you
okay.
did.
I
Can you
have.
tell us that story?
Yeah.
Shit.
And
you
then
don't
we
have to
can
say names.
Okay,
just
yeah,
say-
yeah,
okay.
and then we can end it off.
Yeah,
Oh,
then
sure,
we can.
sure,
end it
sure,
out,
sure,
yeah.
sure.
Then you can go eat.
So I'm not gonna specify what date.
What age?
What age? No, I'm not specifying.
If he says age like grade 7, that's nothing, dude. Come on. you
yeah,
can't say
okay.
Are you saying we need to know age so we can give kind of like a
Age?
context?
that. Yeah. This is last week. Damn, Jordan, you quick.
I think maybe like 15.
Oh, that's not bad.
15, 14.
That's not bad.
That's last year.
15,
15, 14.
It's 2 years ago.
How old are you now? 16?
16 turning 17.
Go ahead,
Oh
Jordan.
no, he's good.
Give him the
oh
floor,
wait,
give
that
him-
was a year ago.
Give him the floor. Give him the
Okay,
floor.
yeah, go for
Okay,
it.
so yeah, around that age. So there's this girl that I liked, but like she never knew, right? Right, and I was just really nervous around her all the time.
Don't look at Jordan because he's okay.
Right.
We'll just listen.
And then I was just like, man, I really wish I could just like tell her that I liked her. And so like just one day I went on my phone and I'm just like, maybe I should just hit her up and tell her. And then that's what I did. But then she was like, yeah, I don't want to really like lose our friendship.
Oh,
So then,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Hey, that's fine. I can't believe though that the gener.
Hey, hold on. First of all, thank you, Jordan, for
Yeah.
sharing. It probably took a lot out of you to share, but you're saying-
I'm surprised that like, is that like common though, like with phones?
yeah, in high school, yeah.
Oh yeah, I told her over the phone. Yeah, right.
Instead of you telling her up front.
Yeah. No. I think that's just me. Cause like I'm too much of a
No,
too much
that's
of a
fine.
bitch to tell her on in
No,
person.
Jordan,
that's fine.
you
The
Jordan.
fact that you tried
Yeah.
means that there's something.
Yeah,
that-
there's a level of confidence there.
yeah, like, wait, how many girls have you said you told 2 girls that you liked them?
Wait, what?
2 girls that you liked them?
What?
2 girls you
What?
said that you liked, that you told.
There was at least 3 girls in high school that are
that you told.
Or in my perspective, there was one girl that did like me, but I didn't take the shot.
Oh,
There was one girl that I liked that didn't take the shot, and then
Mm.
the third one is the one that we just talked about. That didn't take the shot.
I've had 3 tries in high school.
Yeah.
One in grade 8. It was like it was a girl from my elementary school. It was grade 9. It
Mm.
was a girl from like obviously that I met during high school.
Yeah.
I thought, and I like she was short like me, so I was like, oh, that'd be a cute.
How many girls do you think in high school did actually like give a shit about you or liked you, but you never
But I didn't.
notice them? That would have sucked, huh?
I would say-
Someone was on your hook.
And
But you
then,
never- yeah.
And then they were on yours.
How
Yeah.
do we
Like-
get to this topic?
Like,
well, I
uh,
shared one.
Like how? Like would you? Wait, topic of hooks. I forgot.
Hooks means like she's on your hook. That means she's like she likes you a lot, but you're not
Yeah.
giving her any.
But like
attention.
say that hook, the one that's onto your hook,
Mhm.
like the one you don't really like look into too often. Like,
Yeah.
and say she confessed to you. Would
Mhm.
you?
I would give her like.
Would
yeah.
you? Would you like her for the sake that she likes you back, or would you like
Yeah.
her for actually liking you? Or no, would you like her for actually liking her? Because there's a difference.
Yeah.
Because I would feel like if I can't like her though, like for her, but only like her because she likes me, then I can't accept that relationship. Because that'd be like destroying her dignity. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I would give it a chance because I don't think anyone's ever done. I don't know if there's a world where someone did like me and they didn't notice, bro. I need to notice.
Yeah.
Like,
Honestly, like if any girl is watching this and they're like,
dude, this is not an announcement.
Let's end it, bro.
no,
Let's just end
I'm
it.
saying if any girl is watching
We're dragging
this,
it too long here.
no, if any
I
girl,
mean, don't do that.
no,
yo.
no.
That's
Please.
down bad.
No, I'm not. I'm not
Please,
saying. I'm not
Ivan,
saying
please,
that.
yo.
Yeah,
I'm not- okay.
Jordan, let's delete ourselves in this
No, I'm not
conversation.
saying. I'm not saying what you think I'm saying. I'm saying if any girl is trying to say that they like a guy, then just be clear with it, with your actions. Because
Don't do that, man.
Ivan, why are you giving advice,
hold
you
on, hold on.
bitch?
No, hold on. You can't be saying that. Because we like almost every girl we see, but we're not clear
there's
with
a
our
difference
intentions,
between
yo.
liking and being attracted to someone. Okay.
Oh, you would know, huh? No, I'm just kidding. No, go ahead, yeah.
Yeah, like
Okay,
you know
hold
what
on.
I mean.
Let's end
Like
it
if
off.
you genuinely like a person, that just like show it in some sort of way.
Yo,
Let's end it
Ivan,
off.
Shut up. yo.
Let's end off with Jordan's thing.
Yeah. What,
So
again?
she's still in the same
Oh, I think you meant his.
Oh,
She's still in the
just
same.
school. Yeah.
And you see her all the time.
Do you talk to her?
Yeah.
But she just wanted to be as friends with you. Damn.
Mhm.
How did you take that? For a kid like you, like how did you take
How'd you
that?
get over it? That's
Yeah.
what I want to know.
Because obviously that took a lot of courage for you to message her.
I think I just went to sleep because it was
Wow.
just like in the middle of the day.
He's probably.
The Jordan
This
thing.
is he's a waste. Jordan. If it was me and I messaged her and she said no, dude, I'd probably be like,
No,
Like, my mom would-
I think I was down. I was like, I just can't handle this. I'll just go to sleep.
huh. That's a good way to cope with it. Sleep. Yeah.
And then when I woke up, I took a shower. A nice, like, kind of cold shower,
Mhm.
which was really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was one of my best showers.
Was she real? Was she really nice to you? Like when she broke it down.
Wait. Have you guys ever had like those really nice showers?
Okay, this is the last thing we're talking about. Yes, I have.
Like it's just the right temperature. It's like after you like I don't know did something like.
My
physical,
favorite
whether, like,
shower
sweat or
was
something.
almost every day after the day was done when we were in the 2019 trip. Every shower was like the best shower.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, let's end off there. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying with us throughout the break.
Holy shit.
We'll be here next week.
We'll try.
What do we try?
If we don't have anything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is before you know it, though.
with Jude, Ivan, and Jordan. Thank you guys so much.
We'll catch you later. Peace.
Bye.